Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment. We're going to do this inspection video indoors because it's raining outside right now. So anyway, we're going to talk about the mechanics of this truck in the first clip. This is a 2,000 gallon water truck. Pro and I were looking at it. It seems like a bigger water tank than a 2,000 gallon, maybe 2,500. But when I bought the truck, they told me, I bought it with some other machines, and they told me that it was a 2,000 gallon truck. So we're gonna say it's 2,000 gallons. So we're gonna talk about the mechanics of this truck in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, we'll run it in the third. Price on a new truck like this these days is probably, a new truck like this is probably 120,000. I don't know, I haven't priced them. This is a Sterling truck. It weighs 13,300 pounds, and the carrying capacity of this truck is 20,000 pounds, so it's a 30,000 GVW truck. The widest point is the outside of these fenders here, these little ears, and that is 8 foot 2 inches. The highest point, what do we say, Pro? The top of the cab
was
9 foot.
9 foot, yes, I believe it was.
The transportation length from the end of that little push block right there to the front bumper is 23 feet. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because it is essentially a rust-free machine. The inside of that tank, we had actually, Pro had taken that lid off, I'm going to try to include some pictures of the inside of this tank, but it is essentially rust-free. I mean, you can see where, you know, the paint's been knocked off and rainwater's gotten to it, but it's been scratched, but it's essentially a rust-free machine. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen table. We'll open that hood in a second here and show you guys. I just wanted to show you the overall appearance of the truck. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different large contractors and municipalities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. This particular company that we bought this truck from had a guy who's had an excellent maintenance program that rivals some of the best we've seen. We've been happy with all the machines that we bought from this guy. I bought compactors, bulldozers, excavators, crawler loaders. We bought a lot of machines off of them, and we've been real happy with all the machines that we bought from them. And it should be said that before I purchase any machine, we get a couple of mechanics to go out and inspect the machines, and if they say everything's good on the tractor, then they give their report to Pro, and then Pro goes out and he inspects the machine. And if Pro gives me a report that everything's good with the tractor, then I go out and I inspect the machine, if the money's right, that is. So these machines are triple vetted before we buy them. This truck is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. This is a dump valve right here. You can see this water right here. This is how much water's in that tank right now, and we haven't put any water in this tank. This tank came to us with that much water. So anyway, we're going to spray it here in a few minutes. This truck is mechanically sound. All of the spray bars work. You got 2 spray bars in the back. You can run one individually. You can run this one by itself. You can run that one by itself, or you can run them both at the same time. And then you've got this spray bar right here. And if you turn that sucker on, or any of them on, that's got a new pump down there, new water pump. if you put anything right here, it will, I mean, if a man was standing here, it'd pick them up. I mean, it's got a tremendous amount of pressure. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation.
You also have another sight glass right here.
Oh, yeah, we got another sight glass right there.
Yes, sir.
Top speed on this truck is probably 65 miles an hour. I think it's got a governor on it. I'm not real sure. These tires are in excellent shape. They're probably about 85%. They're 11R-24.5s. They all match. They elected to, you've got airlines here, so you can put front spray bars on here, but they elected not to have front spray bars for whatever reason. We didn't put them on because
It does have controls for these spray bars.
correct. It's got controls, and there's your airline right there. It's all your pump, your PTO on your transmission powers the pump that gives you the pressure to blow your water, but the valves, the individual valves, are actually airline valves. The undercarriage, like I say, on this truck, is great. I mean, there's no rust on it. You can see right there, it's in really good shape. The pump is good and strong. Like I say, there's no signs that this truck has ever been in an accident. I can't think of what else, bro. Oh, you got a little, you got a hose here. You can.
Yeah, it's got a spray nozzle. This is your controls here. Hook up a water hose to here also. And if you choose to, you can get your pressure also through your garden hose. Tremendous amount of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a power washer in and of itself. If you put a garden hose to it, I mean, it's got a lot of pressure to it. Pro actually inspected this machine when they were operating it. When we bought the machine, Pro, tell them about it. You drove it back.
I pulled up to go inspect it, and they were using it, and I told them, I said, hey, I came from my truck, and they turned it off, and I jumped right in it. Started real good, and shoot, I came back, it ran really nice. I was really happy with the way it handled. Smooth ride.
All right, what else, Pro?
The spray bars, they shoot out pretty far too. So you got a good reach, good pump.
Yeah, like I say, that tank is supposed to be 2,000 gallons, is what they told me, but I'm thinking it may even be 2,500 gallons.
And this is your basket for your hose, or whatever you got.
Yeah, you can put hose or just whatever. It's just a cargo basket. What else you got, Pro?
That's it. I like this truck.
We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it in the next clip. We're gonna run it up and down the road, and we're gonna run the spray bars. And rest assured, it's a good running truck.
Yes, sir.
That's a Detroit diesel Series 60. It's an 11.1 liter engine. It's in excellent shape. Bro, that's a 1,000,000-mile engine right there. This truck's only got 200,000 miles. Go ahead and run through your controls real quick, bro.
Okay,
that's obviously a clutch over there.
To engage this, that's your PTO. and your sprayers.
You want to run a sprayer just to show them?
Yeah. Here you go. Lay off the clutch. That's your.
You lay off your clutch.
There you
That's
go.
your air brake right there.
And here's your other sprayer, your left sprayer. Here's
That's
your
the
side
air
sprayer.
release. All right.
And to disengage, push the clutch.
Okay.
Parking brake. If you're pulling a trailer brake. Gears 1 through 7.
And then you got a high range here.
A high range right here.
All right. So Pro, go ahead and do your right rear spray bar.
Okay. Clutch.
Clutch.
Engage. Release clutch. Right rear.
Okay. There you go.
Off. This is the left rear. On.
I'm gonna go back there and take a picture. I think we're done, but I'm gonna take a picture. What else you got, Pro?
That's it, bro. That's it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do. It's raining right now, so. I'm gonna get back just a little bit. I don't want to get sprayed. One. Two. That's good. First one. Okay, so we're making sure we got a clear run there. We don't have much of a run here, but we can get some. We're about 30 miles an hour right now. Go ahead and turn around right here, bro. We're gonna pause the video. Brakes work fine. All right, go ahead, bro. Got a full tank of fuel. Catching to about right there. I'll catch him coming back. That inspection on that truck is actually good to September 19th. That's got a full tank of That's just a gravity feed function right there. That's a non-PCA. Okay, so this is a big dump valve right here, and you can see it's watertight. Go ahead and open it, bro.
Okay. Release this back. Can you close it?
So we're gonna go ahead and let that drain out so that we can show you guys the inside of the tank. Alright, so go ahead and let it go. So we're just going to let this drain. See, your water valve is right here. It was a half a tank when we were, actually it was a full tank when we were driving it. But I'm going to let this doing this for purposes of showing you guys the inside of that tank there.